Welcome everybody, my name is François Letarte and this is my channel JDRD30, a channel about tabletop role-playing games. Today, well, it's question 16 of the RPG A Day 2015 series of questions. Today this is the longest session played. Well, I had to sort this out a little in my memory because I had the kind of long sessions that I did in the past, but what I want to share to you is the ones that were successful. Well, for how long they were, I think the longest I ever played was kind of maybe 10 hours in a row with breaks through that. Of course, we were eating and taking some breaks, but you know, it was over the span of 10 hours in the same place to play. It didn't happen often too. I'm not the kind of guy who will do a 48 hours marathon. Okay, so I won't impress anyone here. You know, 10 hours is the longest I did. But for those good sessions, yeah, I remember something from the start of the 90s, once again with that role-playing game, Star Wars role-playing game, and that edition. We are around 1991, 1992. And I had a group when I was in college, and we were playing quite often. It was at least 2 to 3 times a week we were playing. And between that, if I had free time, I was playing with one of the players who really wasn't to it. And I was playing at his workplace. He used to work in a self-service gas station. You know, his job was to be just a cashier and taking the money, and you know, he didn't have to go out or anything. So during that period, well, maybe 1 or 2 times a week, I was going to his work, and I was hidden, you know, in the back store. And there was that table that I could set up my stuff, and he was sitting just beside his cashier, his cash machine, and you know, serving the clients. But when he had no clients, you know, we were playing. It was a one game master and one player affair. And yeah, so we played. You know, I was going there when he began his shift, and I was going away when he closed the gas station. So yeah, and we did that often. There were no clear direction. It was kind of well, there was lots of improvisation throughout this one-to-one sessions, but yeah, it added a lot to his character. But it was quite fun. You know, I was there in his workplace, and you know, while he was working, he was playing, and he was able to do that since his job was just to wait for clients to come and pay their gas. So yeah, I had yeah, for I'd say 2 years, and you know, I was going there by foot. I was living, maybe it was taking me 40 minutes by foot to get there, and even though there was a snowstorm outside, I was going there by foot. Yeah. You know, it was fun enough to go there, even though the weather was a real crap outside. So yeah, it was quite often, and it was quite long, so it may have been, you know, yeah, more than 6 hours for sure, and regularly. And I remember, once again, Star Wars, maybe mostly 10 years after, with the group that is related to the campaign I told you about in the last video. We played that adventure that I don't remember the English name. It's not written in there, but it's an adventure undersea. And yeah, I think we did it in 1 day, so it took about 8 hours. That's the most I ever been able to do as for the longest campaign. So that was my answer. And that was today's question. I will be there tomorrow for next question. So if you want to take part of the RPG 2015 RPG AD 2015 event, go check out Autocratik's invitation. And until next time, I hope you have as much fun in your life as in your games. Goodbye.